The sound.
Can they hear
Hello.
me?
They can
Can they
hear
hear
us
me?
now.
It's the first
Yes.
word they heard. The sound.
The sound.
Can they-
No, I
can they
said
hear
the
me?
sound.
It hurts.
I said the sound before I turned the sound on, but
Oh.
now they can hear it. Hello, everybody.
Oh, I
Hello?
can hear us now.
That is not Sir Pounce. That is Sammy, the cat, who's
Sammy.
going to his beanbag now. Oh, is the sound fucked up?
I don't know whether the sound is fucked up.
Oh, it's
I had it so loud. Apparently somebody had it really loud.
I had it really loud too. I'm deaf.
I
myself.
have it muted, so I cannot tell you.
Okay, I've turned them down. I know they're quite loud and horrible. Is that better?
We are terrible people. My colleagues at work say that all the time. At all works.
What?
Yeah. Hi.
Did they hide the pop-out chat button?
Is the sound is okay now? Okay.
Whee!
Am I the same volume as them? Actually, I should be
Hopefully.
louder than them, shouldn't I? Yes.
No.
Yes.
The boss should not be loud. The boss should be quiet and soothing. You're so soothing.
Aww.
James.
Aww, Lee.
Oh,
Lee.
oh, James.
Lee.
Wow, this is getting weird.
Yes. Okay. So we have multiple things to do and talk about.
Talking.
We have a few things in the game to show off, some of which will probably not work, but we'll do it anyway. We have a folder. I made a folder full of things to show you, which you can't see because I've got the wrong scene up. But pictures and animations and some music which you'll listen to, not see, but still. We have two things in the folder which people have been asking for a very long time, so that will make people happy.
I think there's one thing that everyone's been asking for, and it's probably not in that folder.
Type it, Lee, and I'll tell you if it is or not. And then we are also going to design a multiplayer map on the stream, and then it will be in the game when we do our multiplayer patch next month.
Match.
Oh, I have a
Probably,
question.
hopefully. Yes, James. What is your question?
Shit, I forgot it. It'll come back to me.
I should move myself to the other side because you're
Nude
over there for
pictures
me.
are a thing that we definitely have, and bigger boobs for the succubus is quite likely. If I have anything to say about it, I am a doctor on the subject.
Yes, apparently Lee is now a doctor.
As is Josh.
Anyway, let's show things in the folder first because that's.
Oh, Josh, you did it lazy.
That's always
the
fun.
ugly
You just
Skype bits.
flipped sides.
Yes,
that's
I
it.
did it lazy. Let's start with one of the things which people have been asking for. Oh, that's on the wrong screen. Here we go. So, we are rebuilding all of the basic terrain, and there is no longer going to be straight edges across every wall, because everyone hates that. So we are now having bumpy edges on the walls. It's not going to be random how you may really want it, but this is a lot better than it was before.
It'll feel random.
I can see my little brother and his little friend in the chat trying to insult me. This is the Sacred Earth, using the same... yes, we know you wanted dirt. I'm sure you're very happy.
Dirt is the best. Everybody loves dirt, guys. If you don't like dirt, then we have nothing to say and this game is cancelled.
The game is going to be brighter. We know it's very dark at the moment. That's something that is being worked on. Is it still too loud? Is it? I'm sorry. Can I turn it down? Turn me down.
You sound okay to me. It might be me to them, or them to me, or...
Okay, if there are issues with the volume, please specify if I'm too loud or quiet.
Josh is very loud compared to the others.
Or if they're too loud or quiet. I'm too loud compared to them. Okay, that's because I turned them down because you guys were complaining. I've turned them up again. and I turned me down a little bit. The other thing is the tops of the tiles that everyone really hates because they're giant and green and bright. My mic's not muted. That's a lie. What we've done is basically we've made the glowing bit smaller on every single theme. So not only are they all now consistent, so the bright color bit is now going to be the same on every theme. So no matter what you do, when you see that shape of that size and in a color, you know that's a wall tile. They're also about probably a third of the size of they previously were. So everyone will stop crying about the bright lights on the top of the walls. Hopefully. And also,
stop.
Tell me,
Josh's so polite. Everyone will stop crying about it.
tell me if the volume is okay now. By the way. Also, we have 2 new workers to show you. If we're all loud, that's fine. You can turn the volume down.
It's your fault, guys. It's your fault.
This is the as of yet unnamed theme from one of our 2A12 backers, John Barker, who you may have seen. It was his birthday last week, and his cake. That was this week actually. Or was it last week? I don't know. Recently, and his cake was in our WFTO Wednesday, which I'm now going to find because everyone should see the cake.
Cake.
This was the cake he had for his birthday because it's.
I want some of that cake. That cake
Very good
is.
cake. Anyway, so this is the worker from his theme. That is it, yes. And this is the worker from the Sovereign theme. So if you have the Underlord edition on Steam, or if you backed us at the tier with the beta on Kickstarter, I think that was the £15 tier. £15 tier and above, then you also have this one. We also have the actual theme, which we're going to show you in the game very shortly.
That's nightmare fuel. I have no idea what Alex Slayer is talking about. That's horrid.
Now we're going to show you some animations and some new character models which you may not have seen before.
That is the most professional way of saying that. I'm very impressed.
So this is the matriarch. So this is the Empire's equivalent of the necromancer. She floats in the air all day long and is generally pretty badass. She summons
She's the most badass.
Yes. She summons, like the Ghost Army from Lord of the Rings, sort of fallen warriors come back to help the Empire, essentially. It's sort of bordering on being morally good, but they're still for the Empire. This is another one. She's being very violent here. This is the Idol. I should have said that one first. Moving. Then her sleeping, which I like very much. Yes, she swims through the air. We have some other units sleeping as well, actually. So the Arcanist and Fire Breather. That one's not playing. There we go. Okay, it is. The Bard. That is the Bard's character model. You don't get to see his face. And the Witch Doctor with his standing up, sleeping, because he's an animal that stands up and sleeps. I don't know. Flamingo. There.
Wait, bring back the Bard.
You want the Bard back?
Wait.
Bring back the Bard!
It's alright, we have another Bard animation in a moment.
I just didn't get to see him. It's a really satisfying animation.
So we're starting to work on the tavern as well. So that means, you know, units eating in the tavern. So this is the Arcanist again. There's the Cultist, who's Matriarch, who eats in a very excited way. The Succubus, who eats in a moderately inappropriate way. And the Chanda, who... And then we have the Bard, who I think is my favorite eat animation.
Bard is really satisfying.
And then we have some other random animations. Like the crackpot working in the alchemy lab. The Inquisitor being the Inquisitor. I really like his character model.
Inquisitive?
He's being inquisitive. The Founders theme dungeon core, that video is very low resolution. The Eternal, who I don't know if we've shown the model for yet. Banging on the ground. And then we have the Bard. Again, everyone's favorite Bard, who's you want the Bard to be tortured. It just so happens that the next animation I was going to show is the Bard being tortured, which everyone can enjoy. And I think that's all the animations. Okay.
Poor Bard.
Yes, so now we will play around in the game a little bit. Show some of the new things that we have. Some of which will work and some of which probably won't work, but we'll do it anyway.
Sounds like our game.
Yes. Are props working yet? Are props existing?
I don't think that... Yeah, I should probably select a different map. Yeah. I'll select a different map in a moment.
We will be completely overhauling the hand stuff being held in your hand. It's on the list of things to do.
Yes. Oh, by the way, this is the Sovereign Dungeon theme. Again, the one that we were showing earlier, the worker. So this is the dungeon side of it. It's still very much a work in progress. The textures are actually mapped completely incorrectly here. And there are no lights, no nothing on it yet. So this is just a first pass. Also, the floor tiles aren't there. So that's bad. Anyway, we're going to go to a different map that won't break. We're going My Little Dungeon. Everyone's favourite map.
My Little Dungeon.
The dungeon themes aren't in the current build. So when we do the multiplayer patch, which is hopefully the next big patch, when you load into it, or when you go into a multiplayer lobby, you'll be able to select your dungeon theme. So the themes you have unlocked. So if you back us on Kickstarter, at the Kickstarter edition tier, you'll have the Kickstarter theme. If you have the Founders Club tier, you have the Founders Club theme. And if you bought the Underlord edition, you will have the Sovereign theme. So yes, that would all just be there. That's actually all working already. If you did our multiplayer test branch, you would have seen that, but that's currently not available. Yeah, the minimap's in the game already.
It might not look quite as good as this one, though. I think they got a few improvements. Maybe they were just bug fixes. I don't recall.
Yeah, no, we pushed those on Wednesday.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Heyo.
Let's cheat to unlock everything up. Unlock everything. So something new we have, which you wouldn't have seen if you haven't played the latest patch, is you actually now start with only 500 mana, and then as you progress through the Veins of Evil, which I just unlocked all of it, your mana goes up to a max of 1500. Right, I'm now going to summon more workers, because I can. And so some of the new things we have. So the Gold Vortex with placeholder icon. So this is a very cool thing. I have to demonstrate it over here actually.
There is a organic dungeon core which is used by the Underlord Raskos. And you can see that in our second single player level.
Well, I'll also
there
put
was
that
this-
theme on next time we load a level so you can see it.
Ooh. Josh is such a nice guy, isn't he, guys?
Yes.
So nice.
Here is the fantastic final artwork of the Gold Vortex you can see here. Not really, but anyway. So we'll... Oh, I don't have enough mana, do I? Because I have so many workers. How silly of me. There we go. Okay, so now that I've built that, now if I dig out all of this gold...
Your minions have researched a sin for you.
What will happen is they'll actually all able to now deposit the gold right here. They don't have to go all the way back over here or over to your vault if you have a vault. They can all deposit it right here. So obviously it's not that much of a convenience here because the gold is right next to my dungeon core, but you can imagine on larger maps that would be a lot more useful. Anyway, let's build some things, shall we?
A Chanda has entered your dungeon.
Chanda, everyone's favourite unit.
Somebody mentioning EA, I have just linked a thread that you can read.
A Bathu has entered your dungeon.
So another thing that people have been asking for is doors that basically, so they want multi-tile doors, and we've kind of figured out a way to do that. So we have this. This is currently placeholder artwork. The door is actually going to be covering the whole tile, so it's going to be basically like a cross going from corner to corner, but essentially this is how it's going to be working mechanically. You're going to be able to have doors going across a whole room or whole corridor like this.
And it's awesome.
And open each part independently. It is very cool. Imps will not get a haste spell. However, you can cast Obey on your workers, which will make them work a lot faster. Although I have no mana, so I need to get rid of some of my workers. There we go.
Defense complete.
Actually, I will demonstrate Obey.
A Chanda has entered your dungeon. A defense has been built. A new sin is available to you.
The voice of the announcer in the game is Richard Ridings. You should look him up on IMDb. He is relatively famous in this genre of games.
So, to demonstrate, this worker has had Obey cast on him, and this one hasn't. So this is our version of the haste spell.
Complete.
As you can see, he is very fast.
Josh is a cheater.
I'm not a cheater.
You're a
It's
terrible, horrible cheater.
outrageous.
Wicked. Wicked Josh.
Absolutely outrageous. Right, what else do we have in this build? We have the Frostweaver, don't we? And Wisdom.
Somebody just mentioned the PC assistant from Dungeon Keep.
Oh, that excellent.
You might want to go and look at my channel. There's a video on there. It's so good.
A crackpot has entered your dungeon.
Right, I don't know if Frostweaver works. We're just going to have to sort of hope.
I don't think we've worked out what the maximum map size can possibly be yet, have we?
No.
Right now it's artificially constrained because of our map editor.
Right, does this work? It does work, there we go. Here is my Frostweaver.
A Chanda.
However, he is killing the frame rate and he has no animations, so that's obviously not very good.
Delete him.
I can't pick him up.
That's literally his ability.
Okay, well, he's there. So, that's nice. Okay, that is the Frostweaver. Excellent, excellent, excellent work there. We also have a Wisdom Juice Potion, which probably has no visuals yet, but we're going to do it anyway.
A crackpot has entered your dungeon.
Will the game have potential for speedruns? I'd say every game has potential for speedruns.
Yes.
I'd be very interested to see a speedrun of this game.
Speedrun on Farmville.
Farmville speedrun.
Yes.
Wrinkly, for possession, we plan on having... I think we still plan on having sort of unique cameras for minions that would have strange eyesight.
Pina Colon, this is not a surprise stream. We announced it in our weekly Wednesday updates, and we have been tweeting about it over the past few hours.
Spamming.
Spamming about it. Follow us at WFTO Game, and you will receive updates.
We actually don't have a newsletter yet. That's coming very soon. In fact, that's something kind of what we're going to be talking about a little bit later.
Letters.
Yes. In fact, we'll do that now, whilst the game is dying because of the stupid Frostweaver.
Don't you dare insult the
Frostweaver is the best.
Frostweaver destroying the game. We'll load up a multiplayer map and put some different themes on it whilst we do this. So, something we have coming soon here. So this is the early version of our backer portal, which we spoke about like 2 months ago, probably. So if you are a Kickstarter backer, or you backed us through our website on PayPal a few months after the Kickstarter, and you have like a tier which allows you to put your name in the game, or you're getting physical goods, or anything like that, you'll be getting information to log into this site. This is all sort of dummy details. This Alistair gave me this address. It's very good. I'm in North Yorkshire in Bahamas. Essentially, you'll be able to go here, you will be able to update your address, select your t-shirt size. We're going to let people vote on which t-shirt they want. The flex goals are going to be up here as well. We're also going to allow people to sign up to a beta test for our campaign. So, as we've mentioned before, the campaign isn't being added into the game until after release. But obviously we want to get some decent testing in, and some people, you know, want to have an early look at that. So we are going to have a sort of private test for our campaign. If you want to be part of that, there'll be a sign-up form here. It's only going to be open to our backers. And yeah, we select you, or we send you an email, get you to sign an NDA, and then you'll get access to a special build on Steam, where you'll be able to play the campaign levels and give us feedback and report all the bugs that hopefully won't be, but there definitely will be, and make the campaign better. But you won't be able to talk about it, so it will be a sort of secret under the wraps thing. There's probably some other things that were going to be on this site. I did have a list, but everything backer related will be here. Very magic. Okay, so that is nice. And let me go to my list of things we were going to show.
I was about to suggest you move it off screen.
It is off screen. It's on the other screen.
Had you not done it.
Okay, cool. Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
Yes, there are going to be graphics options there. Do we need an FOV slider? I guess we should have an FOV slider.
There's already an FOV option.
Okay, I didn't know this. There you go. There is a text file somewhere where you can change settings.
Including FOV.
How much unethical Mexican/Chinese labor do you use to make this game? Our VFX artist is in Hong Kong. I don't know if it's unethical.
He does get paid.
Yes.
I assume he gets paid. I've never actually asked.
You've upvoted me 202 times on Reddit. Wow, thank you. How much karma do I have on Reddit? It's a very important question.
I think that's the least important question.
Ah, so much calmer. Okay. Right. The other thing we said we do is make a multiplayer map.
In chat, help.
One moment, because I wanted to show some of the themes first. So let's put. So someone wanted to see the organic one. That was for the Rascos, so he already has that.
Will you guys add legs to the Eternal?
No.
Probably not.
No.
The Eternal doesn't need legs. The idea is he can float over all your defenses.
He's so hench. He's like Alistair.
Yes, the themes will be mixable. So in multiplayer, you'll be able to select your core, your workers, and then the rest of it. We may split up the rest of it. I'm not sure because it kind of all tiles together. We'll see. But at the very least, you'll be able to select the core and the worker independently from the floor and the wall and etc. etc. Okay, so let's. I think the Founders theme has got VFX on it now, so let's put that one on the player and see if it works. And it looks really cool in orange, so let's change it to orange.
Are you sticking Rascos as the enemy?
The enemy is Rascos, as always.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Well, it's a multiplayer game, so he doesn't talk.
Or something along those lines.
I'll buy a multiplayer game.
Alistair, you're so hench.
I mean,
I was going to correct you, Lee, but I thought better of it.
Please correct me, James. I can't actually remember what he says.
I hope you aren't afraid of the dark.
and then he says, "I will pick your minion's flesh from my teeth" or something.
Which
Underlords,
he has.
Underlords have
Totally
teeth.
has those. He's the Teeth Lord.
Uh,
Lord of the Teeth.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it had the lights and stuff before when we showed this last time. Either way, it does now, and it looks very pretty. So yeah, it's cool. I like it very much.
It is cool.
And then we'll
Unlocked.
prophecy the other guy. Most of you have seen this, but for the benefit of those that haven't, this is the Rascos dungeon core and theme.
So
It's
for
very,
the person who's asking for a more dungeon keepery kind of core.
I was about to say this is a more classical look, but you know, just jump straight to the point, James.
That was what they were asking for.
Yes. Okay. Right. And the other two we were going to show is maybe the Kickstarter one has lighting now. Probably not, but we'll have a look anyway.
The theme that you saw first is the Founders theme, and it's available to all our founders. And the second theme was the Rascos theme, which is a theme of an Underlord in the campaign. And it is unlockable through standard play in the future.
Well, when he says standard play, you have to be really good at the game.
So good.
Really, really good.
Like, so good.
It will be soon.
Well, when we release it, it will no longer be called the Bedrock Beta.
It'll just be called WFTO.
Yes.
Wifter.
It will be called.
That's what I call it.
So we showed this one already, didn't we? The
Why is it legal to make a ripoff?
That's a very complicated question. And rudely
I'm
stated.
not sure what the question has to do with anything, actually, but...
Yes. So this is the Sovereign theme again. This is the one that you get for the Underlord edition on Steam. Also, the vast majority of our backers have that. And this...
If Unity fixes the problem with the OSX build, will OSX be updated to 4.0? It will be updated to whatever the latest version of War for the Overworld is at the time. Hopefully
If
that
you're
will be
good.
4.1, but you know, it's whenever Unity fixes it. Sadly, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Anyway, yes, this is the... what's it called? This is the Kickstarter theme. So if you back us on Kickstarter, this is the one you have. Probably. But not yet. Soon.
Soon.
So those are our dungeon themes. They are very cool. We have... how many more coming? So we have the hero theme as well. You can't use that one yet because it doesn't have a dungeon core. But that will be usable in multiplayer. Then we also have two more...
God, that looks so good.
Two more backer themes
Mm.
coming? Yes, two more backer themes. Plenty of themes. Everyone loves themes.
They are my
Anyway.
favorite. They are hats for WFTO.
I really I can't wait to see the Sovereign theme in its final state.
in its
Thing
final
is-
form. Right, new map. Do not save.
Will
What?
WFTO ever be playable on consoles?
Probably not. I mean, maybe. I'm not going to say no, but we have no plans at the moment.
I think it's always worth leaving options open, but making an RTS work on a console is really hard. Making it work well is even harder.
Yes. Well, little do people know, Dungeon Keeper 2 was actually being ported to PS2 before Bullfrog was. Well, you know what happened to Bullfrog.
And that's what patch 1.7 is.
Yes, all the extra content they added in patch 1.7, like the Maiden and the Jacko Box Trap, that was all, and the Mercenary Portals, that was all being developed for the console version, which was never to be, fortunately. Okay, our new map. What kind of size do we want this map to be? Do we want a small map, big map, a wide map, a tall map, a square map?
Are you designing by
Circular map.
what
We're gonna-
people
by chat.
say in comments? Because
Yes.
this will be great.
This is like Twitch players WFTO map editor.
Twitch plays WFTO map editor.
We're in democracy mode, not anarchy mode. Sorry. Right, setup level.
Oh, I'm lagging because Dota's update. Dota's updating.
Seeing as there is permafrost / brimstone, will we see different themes like ice and Aztec landscapes like in DK1?
Earth-sized map.
Unfortunately, we can't do a circular map because the game
Circular
is
map.
square.
Josh, just do it.
You could make a sort of circular map.
Sure, okay. I mean, we've never actually tried a 3-player game. We will eventually, but we haven't yet. So sure, let's make a 3-player map. So let's do 100 by 100. Impenetrable border, we'll do that to just 30 because it's going to be circular and a pain in the ass. I think. No, we want to add our factions first, don't we?
So to answer the question on different themes for terrain, I don't think there are any plans for that at the moment, but I don't see why new terrain cannot potentially be added to the game in the future if it has a reasonable gameplay impact that, you know, interesting. I remember a long time ago there was going to be an ice terrain that you could see through. I always thought that.
Was broken as hell? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, oh, broken as hell, but I thought it was cool.
Thanks, Biber. There are ways to create infinite gold.
Okay, so we have our map. Now we will actually spawn the map.
For those talking about DLC, there's a little subject a little thread we posted on the longevity of WFTO, and sort of on the plans for the future. It's not 100%.
Yeah, it's sort of about
old,
6 months old now.
kind of.
But I mean, our general consensus is the same. We want to keep working on the game. We have to obviously release it at some point. But we'll probably keep working on it after that on new content.
This is like watching an image load on a 56k modem.
Yes, but instead of an image, it's an amazing map.
Wow, it's the best map. I think we're done. There's dirt on that map and everything.
Okay, good job, guys.
Good job. And if you can't wait to play our new campaign level.
My ability to draw a circle... I'm trying to figure out how I would do a circle properly.
Well, think about a circle. Envision the
I could, like, find something circular and put it
You
on my
are
screen.
the circle.
I don't think I have anything a circle of that. Oh, I could get, like, a Pringles can and zoom out. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to guess.
Josh, you do know what a circle looks like.
Yeah, I know, but drawing a circle at this size is not going to work very well. Can we do triangular? We're going to do a triangle. That's a lot easier.
Okay, I'm going to send you a.
And are you going to send me an image of a circle?
I'm going to send you. Maybe I will do that. That might help you out.
God, my circle drawing skills are not the best, are they?
What? You're just drawing lines.
No, I'm sort of drawing the rough outline of a circle, and then I'll fill it in. This is the worst circle. Whose idea
Really
was
good
this?
so far?
Whose idea was the circular map?
I think it was M Goods. I think it's all his fault.
I'm going to ban him from all future streams. This is the worst idea.
Wow, that's.
It'd be
That's
fun
I'm
for
unfair.
not
us.
actually. That would be mean.
I think we should release this map as a multiplayer map, even if it's really imbalanced and crappy.
Multiplayer games. Do you intend to have a max player limit of 4? I think there were. It depends what plays really well and what the game can manage. I'm sure it'd be nice to have more than 4 players in certain situations, but it really has to play well. So we'll see. We'll see. I personally would love to see a 2v2v2v2. That's my favourite game mode.
This is the fill tool. It just takes a little bit longer.
Symmetry option would be nice on the level editor.
We are getting
how
a symmetry
frustrating
option.
it
It's
is.
just not a thing yet.
Just don't forget to add a workshop. What does that mean?
Steam Workshop,
Oh, Steam
which we're doing. I hope it hasn't crashed. It stopped thinking. There we go. Okay.
This is why the level editor is not available to the general public.
It
on
will.
top of it being-
We're going to have an editor, but it's just not yet.
On top of requiring Unity Pro, which is pretty
Yeah,
expensive.
which is kind of expensive.
Yes, so we'll have a simpler non-Unity Pro editor.
Does this game have ranked multiplayer or just casual? I think we want to have matchmaking multiplayer based on how well you do.
We want to, but
Yes. Not
We'll see.
confirmed.
And when it's first released, it will definitely not have that.
Yes, it would definitely not have it. It certainly doesn't have it now, if that's what you're asking.
no. Now it sort of has like a server list, like old school Warcraft or Command & Conquer.
The old school Warcraft and Command & Conquer was way better than Serverless. The Serverless would
was it?
have... Oh, yes. Although I
What,
don't
what do
think
I
it-
remember? I mean, like the custom games in old Warcraft.
Oh, I get you.
And when I say old Warcraft, I mean the last released Warcraft game.
Like Warcraft 3.
Yes.
I mean,
Sadly,
World of
there has
Warcraft.
not been a new one since. No,
Hearthstone.
that's not a real game.
Well, there are also Warcraft games. I'm being a jerk. It's hot.
I might actually play multiplayer if there was 2v2v2v2. I agree.
Okay, that's sort
Somebody
of
in your team,
that's
clearly.
like circular-ish.
I mean, it's really good.
The
You
best
make the
circle.
best circle.
Well done, Josh. We're all proud of you.
Thank you.
Is the map he's making now going to be official? It's going to be the only map.
I'm probably gonna have to remake it with a proper circle. I'll like use maths to make a proper circle.
I
But
actually quite like that.
you like it like
oh,
this,
I
Westwood
like it like that.
memories.
but it's not going to be symmetrical, and that will make me cry.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Josh.
Yes.
I like asymmetrical maps. We definitely need to have asymmetrical maps. Just some.
Sure. Okay.
10
Should
out
we
of
have Should we have one player in the middle?
10. Yes. No.
Okay. No. No.
No.
Well, like a king of the hill.
Yeah, and we give him like some extra shrines. That was something we were meant to show us. Some of the new shrines.
It was on the list. I
it-
closed it.
Yes. We'll put the new shrines in the map.
Release it in a DLC.
Yeah, we'll release this as a
Sure.
DLC.
Josh's circle map. £20. Thanks, guys.
Yes, before release as well. But if you pre-order from GameStop, you get it for free. We should put some lovely music on.
I like music.
This is
Sure.
called Chasm by Dante, I think. Probably.
I noticed there are buttons to zoom, tilt, and turn the screen in the game. But they aren't show up in the input screen when you start the game up.
Oh, I see. To rebind them.
Highly placeholder. Yeah,
You'll
there-
be able to rebind them.
To rebind in the future.
Okay, so let's put a player at the top because that makes sense.
Will there be a spell to unleash a swarm of enraged micro-piglets in the enemy's dungeons?
Yes.
Kind of.
That's a spell. The code is already there.
Lord of
I can't
River
hear the
wants to
music.
make a 2 versus 1 map.
Okay, so we should put a player in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
We all agree there should be a player in the middle.
I saw
If anyone
someone said
doesn't
no.
agree, type 0.
Type Helix.
Josh, it needs a little bit more water.
Thank you, James. Thank you. Whenever I'm making a map, James says I should add more water.
Just a little bit more.
Okay, that's really
But people
uneven.
demand water. They haven't said it yet, but I have a feeling.
I have a feeling I know what the people want, and the people want water.
Is 3v1 going to be possible balance-wise?
It-
Probably.
If the map allows it, it is technically possible, but it is very difficult to balance multiple players versus one. You would really have to give them some significant advantages.
Which we could do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, there's plenty of options. I remember there's a map in Command & Conquer 3 which has one player at the top of the map with loads of blue Tiberium.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah, I like that map. And the other 2 at the bottom. Very interesting. It actually kind of works somewhat. Again, I'm rather fond of asymmetrical maps, so I also like asymmetrical game modes. But it's not my decision. Josh is mean.
A little bit more water.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Oh, you're digging the dungeon for them?
No, I'm measuring.
Here in your car, do you feel safest of all? Can you lock all the doors in cars?
What?
It's the only
Yes.
way to live in cars.
Oh, did James go to his car? Have I not been paying attention?
Huh? No, what?
Why is your camera off?
Is it?
Yeah.
How's the
never
lights
mind.
off?
The lights off.
USB. Yeah. My camera's not on.
I see. Okay, so advantages we can give this player: extra gateways, extra gold, shrines. We should just give them shrines, I think.
I think they should start with a small pre-dug dungeon.
You think?
Yeah. I don't know. Because on the one hand, allowing them to dig out their own dungeon lets sort of like be awesome.
You know, it lets them play the game.
Yeah. Extra mana. Be good. Mana shrine. Mana shrine.
Yeah, mana
Props
shrine.
aren't spawning.
Mana shrine.
Yeah, they can have a mana shrine.
Shriney shrine.
I would get the early access, but I don't want to spoil the game for myself. I want to play the game with all its features, and that is entirely valid. It's an entirely valid thing to do. And we do not hate you for it.
We have to name the map now, because we have to save the scene. What shall we call the map?
Pig in the middle.
Circles suck. Okay, we're calling it that for now. We'll rename it later.
You should have loads of slaughter pens.
Yeah. No, we have to do.
No, the middle player should have Pigzilla.
Oh.
Each of Doom.
We could do that. I didn't mean to click that. Get
Did
out.
you just close Unity?
No, I have to reload the level. Otherwise, props don't spawn in the editor.
Oh, right, that.
And I just like randomly click play in buffer scene.
Hi, Devtron. You
used
missed a whole load of stuff. Lots of cool stuff. You should feel bad about missing stuff.
Aww.
Oh. Now I feel bad about telling you missed stuff. You missed nothing, Davtron.
Yes, in fact, we only just started the live
We
stream.
only just started.
Okay, here we go.
Only just started the live stream.
Now we have
Although in all seriousness, if you do miss anything, there will be a recording of this, provided that Josh has remembered that to enable it on Twitch.
Alistair, did I remember?
Yeah, you did, I think.
Cool.
Will we be able to make goodly triggers in maps so we can have a sort of Siege the Goodly Folk map style? while having the goodly folk trigger at certain points to fight back with some force, I'm sure that would be entirely possible.
That is possible in our editor at the moment. Whether we are able to like put that into an external editor, I'm not sure. As we said earlier, this
the
editor
scripting gets complicated.
Yeah, this editor requires Unity Pro, and it requires a lot of work to make something external to this. We already have like terrain editing and everything, so everything you need to make, everything I'm using right now, we already have in something that can be used externally. But adding all the scripting is a whole nother problem, big problem. I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, yeah, so this...
I know what's going to happen.
This is our gold shrine. A very good artwork. And I'm going to give them another one down here, I think. Oh, that's the dungeon core. That needs to be the full size, doesn't it? Oops.
Stripes. There are lots of wonderful ways to breach walls. Walls are... fortified walls are really hard to dig through. However, there's the Underminer, a couple spells, I think one defense. I don't know how that one that we talked about recently works.
And there are also ways to make your walls tougher.
It's true.
Garrison.
Ooh. I like the garrison.
Oh,
I like the way
I
you
like
say garrison.
I love the way you say garrison.
Garrison.
Oh, you say it again.
Garrison.
You guys should stop talking.
If anyone's name is Garrison, they probably feel really creeped out right now. Sorry about that. How happy are you with your decision to use Unity? Less happy than we could be.
Let's just leave it at that. Less.
Is there anything beneath the Underminer? Rock.
Nothing is beneath the Underminer.
That person is called Evan, and you do not need to answer any of his questions.
Okay.
What, who?
Tooth.
Sorry, Evan.
Hello. We may have had some technical issues. I've narrowed down the problem to being making a circular map. Yes, I had a blue screen of death. I've never had a blue screen of death on this PC, and it's about 12 months old. But I've never tried to make a circular map before, so there are not going to be any circular maps of Awfully Overworld, I'm sorry. That appears to just break my computer. Anyway. We can try again, but we're not going to do a circle, we're going to do a small map. I don't know. It was evidently not actually a circle, but I'm not doing that again. Oh my god. He's drunk. He's stroking the cat. So this is my dad, he makes games as well. He's currently making a Candy Crush Saga clone. he's now holding his middle finger up. Okay, let's try again. Just gonna delete Circles Suck because that's a cursed map. It's cursed. I tell you, it is cursed. Unity is frozen.
Never freezes for me.
No. Make a map in the form of Nicolas Cage's head. Okay. No. You saw how much difficulty I had with the circle. Oh yeah. No, that Australia took me like 20 minutes to make, and that was like 10 by 10 by 10. That sounds challenging. Okay, this is just going to be a little map. That's going to be 70. No, it's not a triangle. Let's give up with the triangle. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't think drawing anything is going to work. I can't draw circles, so... Oh! Because Skype reset its settings, that's why.
That's depressing. They missed my pop-up.
Okay. Okay, you should be able to hear them now.
Hi again, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
Don't do that.
Garrison.
James.
I like Garrisons.
I love Garrison.
Oh, Garrison. It is the witching hour.
Oh, it is for you guys. It's 4 p.m. for me, and it's hot. And after we finish here, I'm going to go watch Godzilla. Oh, no, we have a meeting, don't we? No! I need to look up movie times again.
No one told me of a meeting.
You're not invited.
You're not invited.
It's terrible. It's terrible. What are you doing, Josh?
Making a map which isn't circular.
Okay. People are watching us. It's not.
Oh!
Map. So you might want to change that.
Oops.
You might be the worst.
I think he's the
Goodbye.
worst.
Hi, Talkin' Rock.
Goodbye, community.
Can we
How do you
take
feel about Garrisons?
How do you feel about Josh being the worst?
Josh Bishop. Oh, hi, David Bishop.
David
Bishop.
Left.
I miss David Bishop.
Sorry about that. I
He's
completely
not sorry.
forgot to change the scene. Now you can see. Right, how do I get the middle? We used to be able to measure, and now we can't.
Talking rock is a talking rock. When was the last time you folks streamed on Twitch?
Can we stop being
Rezzed?
Texan? It was just before Res.
Yeah, right on Rezzed. I don't remember what month that was, but...
This looks like
3, 4, 5. This is sorry, I have to measure. 1, 2, 3.
So OCD. It's great.
Traditional measuring. This is where you have to count each set of tiles just to make sure that you're getting it right.
Yeah, so this is the middle of the map. I now have to make the map one tile wider because it's... Well, because you can see why. Can I remember how wide it was? It was 70, 70, 71, 75.
Will we dirt a game? Will someone be paid in the future to make circular maps?
Possibly.
It's like our roles are just going to continue to get more and more ridiculous. If we could place doors right next to each other, is it possible to build them on tiles without walls, like chasm bridge tiles?
Yes, the
yeah.
portcullis you build a place like that, yes. Okay, so now that we have a nicely measured map, what does everyone want to see on this nicely measured map?
More water, 3 players.
There aren't going to be 3 players on the map.
Definitely water.
So we should probably put a shrine in the middle.
No.
Actually, let's put a shrine at
And
the top.
it should be surrounded by sacred earth.
That's a really
Genius.
bad idea.
Lee, you
Well,
are
actually,
clever.
we could do kind of that.
Psycho Geezer wants water.
I think we should make a circle of water. Having worked in the industry since '82. Hi, Talking Rock. I know this question is much loathed one to ask.
August. Probably, maybe. Let's just say September.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
But don't hold us to that, you know. It's not actually a deadline, it's a guess.
It's a guesstimate.
A guesstimate makes it sound more educated than it is.
More likely sometime in 2014.
Water and lava can be placed next to one another, but it looks dumb. Because they don't mingle and make obsidian, and everyone plays Minecraft, and that confuses them.
Why does my Twitch keep breaking? Stop.
I don't know. Wait, was someone asking that question, or do you ask that
No,
question?
that's me. I must that question.
What was your question?
What? I'm so confused, James. Someone should make a cool new populace.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Josh doesn't like Populous.
No, I like Populous. Never mind.
Josh hates games.
Yeah, I hate games.
It's very important for his role.
That's
Chief
not right.
Game Hater.
That is his title.
Every decision he makes is just there to infuriate people.
Oh yeah, Universal looks pretty cool.
Universum does look cool. I want to play Universum.
I agree that it looks really cool.
Ooh. Is that Kickstarter still going?
Yes.
Yeah.
How's it going on? How's it getting on, Universum? Does anyone have any questions regarding the UI or multiplayer or anything in general? We like questions.
Questions about life.
Questions about life. Wow.
I'm ready to answer all of those.
Oh,
Probably not that.
Pretty extreme.
If you need advice, like on whether or not to quit your job, sell your house, travel the country, murder someone,
is 253,000 of 320,000 with 7 days to go. So yeah, if you're looking for a game like that, then check out Universum on Kickstarter.
Is WFTO going to have a casino? It is not planned. And
Most
if
things we
so-
do aren't planned. Most things we do aren't planned. But we're probably not going to have a casino. No, that is correct. We have a tavern.
Tavern's way cooler than a casino, in my opinion.
The tavern has the spit roast.
There is one more beast, Davtron. It is the Oculus. I'm not forgetting what name
Oh.
it was just for.
Oh,
Shad.
speaking of the Oculus, that's an animation I missed. I remember I put it in the folder and we didn't show it.
So bad.
This is kind of an amusing one.
Oh, you did say
This
Shadow.
is the Oculus eating.
Shadow.
Yes.
I don't think you missed one, James.
I think there's just 4.
Yeah, I think there was just 4.
There is just 4. Yeah.
I think there's just 4.
Hmm.
We all agreed that there's just 4.
Yeah.
Technically 5, if you really want to be. Oh,
I'm
he's
sure
so
they take as long
cute.
as they need years. Great this game.
Thank you, James.
The successor that it so rightly deserves to be. I'm just
They need
surprised
the
that it's this far along already. We work really hard. Like, really hard. The team is ridiculously dedicated to the project. And it's sexy. We still got a way to go. But getting there. I just remember before the original early access release, seeing as this is our anniversary of early access release. I remember pre-early access.
The game wasn't very good.
No. I'll be honest, at that time, at that stage, I didn't know whether it was going to make it.
But it did. And everyone's happy.
It did.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Casey.
Oh, yeah.
Where you spawn with it? Where you spawn with what? You had to pre-built rooms, but you have to reclaim and then use that.
Okay, so this map, what do we want to call it?
Jeez.
There are shrines in the middle. Well, obviously it's not done yet, but I need to get props to load, and therefore I have to save it and name it.
I call it Chunderful.
Chunda.
We already have a survival. No, wait for the name. Chance
There
to come up with a great name.
be, in the middle, there should just be a load of Chunders.
I agree. Start the music again. So Go Rico, there is a survival mode. It's called Stumpy's Survival Challenge, and it's in the game right now.
Well,
Pretty hard.
it's a test for the survival mode, but it is hard. It's not. If you know what you're doing, it's okay. It has become harder since defenses started locking mana. I will say that much. Why Unity if Unreal Engine 4 equals £19 per month? And Unreal Engine 4 wasn't a thing. But I could
Yeah, we started this about a long time ago.
Frontier. We have 2 votes for Frontier. We do have Oculus. Well, one of our coders put in Oculus Rift support like in a day while he was bored.
Yeah.
Because he has the dev kit. We removed it from the build, but at some point I'm sure he'll put it back in. It worked really. It was really cool in possession.
How is the Bard going on? The Bard is awesome. He is in this live stream right now. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hi,
I mean Bard. Bard Josh.
Bard Josh. Bard Josh.
There's the bard. Look at the bard.
Kind of demands food, sleep, entertainment,
Work.
love.
Work at the moment. Combat for some. I think combat is a need. Is it?
Some of them will
So that
be happy.
entertainment. Yeah, that
Yeah.
falls under entertainment.
Eating nicely.
There's the Bard. Oh, did you turn on the music again, Josh? Someone was complaining.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
asking for it. Okay.
Sorry, when I played the bard, it stopped the music, but I put
Gotcha.
the music back. Okay, so what we have so far, we have players start. There are gateways. Both players start with a research shrine. Because the map is very small, I think speeding up research is probably something we want to do. Then essentially we have this central area here. So because we have Sacred Earth either side, you can actually dig straight through, but you can't claim. You actually have to claim up through the top or down through the bottom. Both of which have a perception shrine, and this perception shrine will let you see up to the middle and quite a way out each side. So you sort of have to hope that you choose the different end to the other player, and not that you both go to the same end, because otherwise that will be problematic. And we could actually block it off, maybe. We could do that. Let's try something. Using... where is it? Permafrost. So we could put permafrost down one side.
The gateway in the other room should be switched at one of the 2 players. Because mirror.
You are correct. Thank you. Whoever said that.
It annoys Josh's OCD.
One pink thing, shrine. Oh.
Cheers. In all defense, James, I can't read that name either. And I am not colorblind.
Oh, really?
Oh, what, the green one?
Yeah.
Read it.
No, I always wondered why they added that color. Whenever I'm on Twitch, I can't read that color. It's very silly.
The unit panel, get a slider so we can see all of your minions. Currently, you should be able to see all of your minions.
No, if you spawn every unit, you can't. Like, if you
Really?
do some cheats to spawn them.
If you cheat. Okay.
Yeah, it's
At
gonna
some point
gonna
they will all
adapt,
show up.
but yes. Okay, so how this is working now. Okay, so the way Permafrost works, for those who do not know, there is a spell in the Wrath tree. Here we go. Here's the Veins of Evil. This is the new Veins of Evil, actually, which we haven't shown. Anyway, so there's a spell in the Wrath tree here, Cauterize. Once you unlock Cauterize, you can use it on Permafrost, and that then basically lets you dig through the Permafrost. Before that, it's impenetrable.
I'm just waiting for this Veins of Evil to pop up.
Yeah, I don't think you're actually showing.
I don't think you're showing it.
No. When they hear me talk, it's lined up. You guys are hearing me live through Skype and seeing the video behind.
Right, it just seemed to be more
Such
delayed
a
than
long delay. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Wow, I'm behind you, James.
I'll be. You're right beside me.
WFTO spells DLC.
Yep, one spell. $10.
$10.
And the horse
In my
armor.
yacht.
There's not actually any horses in the game. We'll still have horse armor.
Right, horse armor. Wow, I forgot about that one. Bye, Pina Colon. I like that name. Thanks for dropping by.
See you later, Pina Cola. Pina Cola.
Here's.
Oh. Miss people. Does anyone have any questions? I like questions.
Lee,
Yeah?
you become so cool.
Ah, well. Many years of training atop the Tibetan mountains.
Cool training.
Cool training. With
Who
cool
was your
monks.
teacher? I have a guess.
You have a guess. What would you guess?
Taught you to be so cool.
Oh fuck.
Question, will there be a minion hierarchy? It will be kind of cool to see your minions boss others around. That's not planned at the moment. I don't think there are any plans for it. Oh, technically the Necromancer does have his own minions, which are ghouls. And he spawns them from the crypt. From corpses. So I suppose technically, and
And the
that is-
Beastmaster there actually bosses beasts around.
Diamond.
oh
in the
yeah, that's
center.
very true. The Beastmaster too. Wow. We do have a minion hierarchy. I don't think it's quite the same as what you had in mind, but there are a couple of units that do have control over other units. Question Noontide, when can I join the QA team when you reply to the message? I think it's been like months. I'm pretty-
This.
I can't even
looks
remember
suspiciously
anymore.
like a turret from Portal.
Yes, it does.
I'm different.
It is a portal turret. That's crazy. Okay.
Question:
That's-
Could you please put brimstone opposite of the permafrost, please?
Josh, the one on the right is messed up and it's causing me stress.
How is it messed up?
There's still a distinct lack of water on this map.
You got one extra. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, so okay. I already fixed that when you said never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not gonna listen to you. So brimstone opposite.
Through and 92.
2 and 92. Thank you very much. I think James just said that. Hi, James.
Go ahead, Josh. Hi, Lee.
Your turn. Josh is cruel.
Josh.
What?
Oh, Josh, I think you're lagging out because I just saw you speaking, but no words.
No words.
That's because the video is way behind. Unless you're muted Skype. Watching on the
I
stream.
just didn't remember you. No, that would be crazy. How would I talk to you? Does this map need more water? Yes.
Adding in gold statues that we can decorate with was fantastic. Do you plan to have anything else similar to this, or would that be too complicated for not enough playability? I think everyone likes little things that you can do to decorate your dungeon, but I don't think there are any plans for anything more at the moment. You could always just
Pretty
make
have
a
land support.
Gargoyles. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles are very cool.
Gargoyles are the best.
Gargoyles are cool.
Will land support be in the game? Yes, it is already in the game. Sort of.
If multiplayer was working.
Yeah, if multiplayer was working, it would be in the game. Question: How many standard single-player maps do you intend to have, James? I suppose that means campaign levels.
I will tell you that there's at least a dozen maps.
Okay, and on top of that, we will have maps of different modes, like sandbox.
Don't promise him that.
Well, it's not sandbox map. Where is Sexy Alistair? Sexy Alistair is in the chat somewhere, I think. He's so hench. That's all I can think about when I think of Alistair. It's a disease.
It's a disease. How is it a disease?
I don't know. He's infected me.
It will crush you.
He will crush me. Are you guys based in the States or here in the UK? The company is technically based in the UK. So, yeah, the UK.
We're spread from
Yeah, it's
-8 to
it's an
plus.
international project.
In quite a literal way.
Yeah. Oh my god. Question. There's a level editor, but what about campaigns? How would we go about making our own campaigns, or is this just not possible? We don't know the full scope of the scope of the map editor just yet. We would like to add a lot of features to it for the user map editor, but we just don't know what we can do yet. We'll see. We'll see. How far along is the mod kit? If you're talking about Dungeoneer, scrapped. Josh, do you want to answer that
Sorry.
one? You have the better idea.
Yes. Okay. The full sort of modding support that we spoke about during our Kickstarter, unfortunately, it was basically way too ambitious. It was based on a technical design of the project, which would have taken. Well, it was basically impossible with what we had available to us. So that was scrapped. It's just not possible with the way the game is put together right now. You are able. I mean, there are some tools that you can use to like open up Unity asset files and replace assets. We don't officially support those. We don't say no, you shouldn't do that. If you want to do that, that's fine. We, however, feel that the best way that users can create content for the game is with levels. So our level editor is basically going to be our main sort of priority when it comes to user-created content. So at the start, that's going to be just a basic map editor, like you're seeing right now. So you can place things, etc. All the functionality for that beyond being able to save and load, which obviously we need for the rest of the game anyway. So the rest of the functionality, so the actual editing of the map is already works outside of Unity. So that's going to be relatively easy for us to do. Then on top of that, we'll just show you quickly. On top of that, we then have the scripting part, which is the more complex part, which allows you to do the kinds of things you're asking, so the campaign levels. I'm just loading a level now to show you an example of how that works. And unfortunately at the moment, this is the part that's going to be really difficult for us to move outside of Unity.
I hope you're showing Rascos.
I am showing Rascos.
So much.
Anyway, so this is the scripting editor. So if you load up the game right now and you go to the Rascos' domain level, this is the script controlling it. So these are all events. The green ones are events. Blue ones are logic nodes. So they basically run all the childs, and the childs are things that happen. So say for example, when you get the shrine, it will start this sequence. At the start it says, hey look, this is a play line, so it says, hey look at the outpost. It will ping on the map the outpost, it will unlock the underminer, say, hey build the underminer, blah blah blah, you build the underminer. If you don't build the underminer, it will complain at you. So this is everything controlling that level. So if you played that level, then you'll recognize these events. But this is the hard part. We would like this to be available outside of Unity. We just don't know if it's going to happen yet. We have put it together in such a way that we aren't using any middleware for this specifically, so it's not like there'd be any licensing issues to take it out. So we've had it in mind. We just don't know if we're going to be able to do it. But there's no other reasons other than technical reasons why it would work. There's no licensing issues or anything that would stop us doing it. Which is the current issue is that, as we said, this requires Unity Pro, so we can't exactly distribute it. But the standard map editor does not. Anyway, let's go back to our map frontier.
Thank you, James. Question, will there be neutral creatures? Will they be spawned in unclaimed caves? Or is there going to be some form of rewards for players who can explore maps? There was a plan originally to have specific neutral unit types. For the moment, those have been put very much on the back burner. And don't expect to see those on release, I would say. That said, I don't see any reason why there can't be units that when you discover them on the map, they join your cause.
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I think that's sexy. During multiplayer, will you guys add an option to make it co-op to beat another team or the good guys? Or will it be only 1 versus 1 aimed? There will be multiple different modes in which you can play multiplayer. So you could have 2v2 or such and such. I believe, is it still an idea, Josh, that when you capture an Empire gateway, you can spawn Empire units?
Yes, in fact I could put one on this map. No, actually it probably doesn't work
Don't
yet.
you dare.
Yeah, it probably doesn't work.
This is too imbalanced.
So,
yeah, she is.
yeah, you can sort of set up a little bit of an asymmetrical sort of 1v1 situation where one player plays as the Empire, although they're not really designed to be played in that fashion.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No.
So you like losing when you play?
I like losing. Losing is the best. Q, can you show off the new walls?
If you mean the new Earth, they're not actually integrated into the game yet. We still need to do some more work with them. I'm not going to talk about it yet because it's a feature that we want to do. We don't know if it's going to work yet, but if it does work, it will be very cool, and when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it is terrain related.
Question, are there any minions or rooms that you guys have neither named nor shown yet? If so, don't name or show them. There are some things that have not been named or shown yet.
All of Overworld or Battlekeeper. Yes, we plan on making both those.
Talking Rock, that is correct. There will be a level editor, but we don't know how robust it will be yet.
Well, you're way behind.
Am I?
It just seems like you're way behind. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'm way ahead.
Maybe. Maybe.
I miss us being next to one another. It's Eurogamer.
September.
Ah, it's so far away.
Oh, I need to book one.
Is there a way to have infinite gold? I think on one map we have a, air quotes, gold shrine.
No, if you just load up Mudbox, you have infinite gold on that map. You can't.
They're asking
Right.
for a way, or if there's an infinite gold source.
Well, this is a gold shrine here. Okay, let's just run the map. I mean, there's no enemy, but we'll run the map still.
What happens if you spawn lava adjacent to water? You spawn it next to water and nothing happens except there's water and lava next to one another.
Question, you have shown some units a long time ago, like the druid type unit. When will we see him/her? I think that's a tree.
The Dryad.
The dryad. Maybe. Druid type unit, I'm not sure what that is. I suppose it could be a dryad. There's a tree! And at some point in the future.
Tree Lady.
Tree lady. She's also really cool when you corrupt her.
Oh god, so cool.
Yeah. Except she's really hot.
It's a tree.
That way.
Burning.
Oh. Oh.
Josh is just like taking it so serious. Don't Noontide, how can you be attracted to a tree? God.
Outrageous.
You just so rude. Wow. That looks so good.
This is the research shrine. It's fantastic, as you can see. Am I missing a spell?
Any nude mod being created soon? I believe there was talk about removing the Augur's loincloth as DLC. Everyone wants to see that. Sorry to get so fixed up on modding capabilities, but is there a plan to support modding sometime down the line? It's something we really want to do.
We aren't. Okay, so we aren't going to be supporting what you may see as modding, where you could go in and basically there's a toolkit and you can replace everything. That's not happening. It's not planned. It won't be happening. However, we have nothing against users, building their own bits and pieces to modify the game, and you can do that with Unity. There are ways to open up the asset files. Someone's, I think, already done it, actually.
I believe you're right.
Mm.
Someone not on the team also.
Yeah, someone external. I forgot to add gold to the map.
Just cheat.
Anyway, so this is the research shrine. So the way it works is it's basically going to be one research crop, and a cultist or any research unit can interact with it, and the research they do is sped up by 3 times, so 300%. So they research triple speed, and their needs are also suspended, so they don't become hungry or tired. They can simply stay there permanently. So it's a pretty powerful thing to hold if you can defend it anyway. Obviously, right here it's very easy to defend. So, but yeah.
Wolvie Dare to Game. I think the answer to your question is being dedicated and really enjoying what we do.
New Purple, it sounds like you played right when we got on early access. Yes, the game has made big strides since then. In fact, I think Josh will show off. Oh, I'm bleeding.
Are you okay, James?
That's fine.
You want me to call a medic?
Will you come fix my boo-boo?
Yes, I will do that.
Thank you. Clutter, will we see it? Oh, you bet your ass there's gonna be clutter.
Especially in the archive. I mean,
It's kind of one of the last things that we're doing.
The 2 red bars in the top left is the ritual progress indicator, which is not working yet, but will be at some point. Maybe, hopefully. I'd like to see it work.
so this is a gold shrine, which is similar to a feature people keep asking for from a certain game, which will not be named. Once we claim it, we will see it work.
Is it World of Warcraft?
Yes, James, it's a feature from World of Warcraft.
Okay. I remember the gold shrines.
See, as we were saying, so the permafrost can't be mined. So as you can see, it's unmineable. But if I use the cauterize bit... there we go.
See what you did.
Apparently it just takes a few goes. Now it can be mined. That's a bug.
Feature. Nah, sounds like a feature. Oh, I see. Is that... Are you trying to cast it repeatedly?
Yeah.
I don't think it's selected.
It didn't work the first time.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's weird. Danielle, that's certainly a possibility. Kind of a bummer. Worked really hard.
It seems to only do one tile at a time. That's really weird.
Question: how many people are working at this game? On this game, I suppose would be correct.
Wow, rude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Nice.
here's the gold shrine. So I can activate the gold shrine, which will cause my workers to dig it, as you can see. That's not meant to happen. They're meant to have, there's basically 4 workers are meant to be on mining at once. So they can mine gold. You can see the gold appearing. I don't know actually if you can see the text. Maybe you can. But the number over here, it's a lot slower than mining gold normally. I think that will work. Yeah, so I can cast a bay and they'll speed up. Modding the UI. That's actually a lot more possible.
Why would you want to mod it though?
Well,
It's beautiful.
It is sexy.
so the UI is actually running in HTML. So if you know how to use HTML, then you can mod the UI. If you go into the game directory, just go to UI resources folder, and everything is in there, and you can just modify it as you wish. I mean, obviously, if you break things, it's your fault. But yes, you can do that.
You could do that right now.
Yes. That's
You
just...
go replace it with pictures of Harrison's.
And I think the answer to how many people are working on this game is about 18?
Something like that.
Something like that. CEO, ladies and gentlemen. How many people work for you? Well.
Technically, Subterranean Games only has 1 employee.
That's very true.
Yes.
That's very true. A lot of contractors.
Yes. So this is a gold vortex, or it's a white cube, but it's a white cube pretending to be a gold vortex, which is one of our new defenses, I guess you could call it. It gets built like a defense. Anyway, so you can place it anywhere on the map, and your workers are able to basically drop gold there, and the gold then gets teleported back to your vault or your dungeon core.
It's vorticeed back to your vault or dungeon.
Seriously, James.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. It's the gold vortex. Should make it sound cool.
Why are there 2 work points on that side and not one on this side?
How many waves does Stump's
Adam.
Survival Challenge have? 10,
I
isn't it?
believe 20 are scripted, and at that point, I think there's actually a nickel at the very end if you win. Well, there's definitely a win condition. Like, it's possible to beat the map. Actually, I don't know if there is.
No,
I
there
never
isn't.
really expected anyone to get that far. I thought about adding it. Why I didn't. Taking that.
Anyway, you can see this is giving me gold, but it's very slow. The reason we did that is because infinite gold is obviously very powerful, so we want there to be some challenge to it. And obviously you saw the map being built, so up here, the other player is able to come down through here, down here, and they're able to come here and contest that. So in order to get that gold, you have to, you know, hold this for a reasonable amount of time to get any useful amount of gold from it, which makes it somewhat balanced. The research shrine should really be in a similar position because you need to hold it for a decent amount of time for it to also, you know, pay off. I mean, all the shrines are like that.
Scanned U2. Why a gold shrine versus a gem block? Shrines are more interesting mechanically because they have to be captured before they can be dealt with or used.
Chi DVD. A special edition of the game is available now. It's called the Underlord Edition and is available for purchase on Steam and at WFTOgame.com. And it includes some stuff that is not yet included.
Such as the sovereign thing, which is
Such
visible.
as the sovereign thing, which is sexy.
Over here. There we go. Here's a sovereign thing.
Someone had a thing about a dungeons thing. I don't remember where it went. I can't read.
Is it Talking Rock saying, is it safe to assume
that one right there.
have heard about open dungeons? If so, are you taking any inspiration from that? I have not heard about it.
Well, the link
I've
is
seen
purple,
open
so
dungeons.
Yeah, totally.
I've not played it though.
Yeah, we talked about it a little while ago. Maybe that was me and Scott. I don't remember. Shrines, would there be a way to limit how many people are active on it? If by people you mean workers...
Yeah, it's handled automatically. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah. And, yeah, we're continuously sort of working on worker AI.
Yes, you can buy the Underlord Edition after release. You can buy the Standard Edition now, and there's actually going to be an Underlord Edition upgrade available after release as well. In team games, will shrines be shared? It depends on the shrine. Gold Shrine, no. Research Shrine, no. Manufacturing Shrine, I haven't spoken about yet.
Sure. Perception Shrine, obviously.
Yeah.
Be a yes, sorry. I brained out on that one.
It depends on the shrine. We're gonna have to figure that out. I think it's a good question. We haven't thought about
We
it.
haven't talked a lot about co-op. Well, there'll be lots and lots of Steam achievements. There will probably be 2, maybe more. Maybe.
There will be at least 2 Steam achievements.
Thanks, 10th.
Reaching the main menu.
Don't say that too early though, because we still could just cut and run. We almost have enough to buy the yacht and sail off. That's it.
You know, because obviously that's what early access is for. It's first to
I
build
just
a
want a
yacht.
yacht. I want a yacht.
Will there be Steam cards? Yes.
I've been pushing for Steam cards for so long. I love Steam cards.
Yeah, we'll definitely have Steam trading cards.
Are you still putting in a shrine that summons a Lovecraftian horror, which I believe was the Stairs of Nefernkar?
We are not, however.
Hopefully so.
However, you can now summon your own horrible demons, such as the Behemoth.
Is the main menu getting redone, and can you tell us? We can tell you if we know. Josh, do you know?
Sorry, what was that?
Is the main menu getting redone?
Yes.
When? When?
Oh. Between now and release. The background, probably close to release, like, it will be much nicer. And the foreground will be getting updates between now and release. We'll be adding, like, a proper multiplayer menu.
Question.
Oh yes, I can't clean.
Colours in multiplayer. All the colours of the rainbow.
What is that thing? That thing is so cool. What thing are you talking about?
I think he means the Behemoth.
Probably the Behemoth, yeah. That is the Behemoth.
And it is so cool.
It is so cool.
It is the coolest.
I lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. You can't actually pick the behemoth up. It's too big.
Way too
Question: where is the doctor? Josh is the doctor.
I can be the behemoth though.
big. Be the behemoth.
The behemoth.
It just feels so huge though.
I'm huge. Oh god, I'm huge. Will there be more colors for multiplayer? Who knows? Maybe.
There will be more colours in multiplayer.
Should there be?
Like I said, all the colours of the rainbow.
All of them?
Like Skittles.
Oh, I love
You'll be able to
Skittles.
taste it.
I think
God, I
there's
love
Skittles.
Skittles.
Theme.
I agree. Press escape or spacebar to exit possession.
I'm sure you have said what it is, but I wasn't on the stream. What are the red glowing walls that almost look moltenish? That is brimstone. And Josh will explain exactly how brimstone works.
So this
changing
is no, it's final now. This is brimstone. So brimstone in its normal state, it's basically very, very weak wall. So if I put my worker here, if I tag it, see how quickly it gets mined out. Oh, he decides. Okay, there we go. There you go. So it does it one hit. On top of that, you can't actually claim it. So it's basically when there are large areas of brimstone, it's basically not very safe to build there because your enemy can dig into it and kill you very easily. However, I can use the chill spell, which for some reason is only doing one tile at a time. Now it can actually be reinforced, so if I put some workers here, they can actually reinforce it, but it is still very weak in its unreinforced form. So it's sort of the opposite of the permafrost, which can't be mined until you heat it up. It's like, so the permafrost is the defensive tile, and the brimstone is the very, very non-defensive tile. So this is fantastic balancing you can see here. Currently it's impossible to dig a wall that's being repaired because repairing takes not very much time. However, we can build an underminer. And we use the spell to build the underminer. And then we trigger the underminer. The VFX aren't working. Let's try again. There are 2 underminers. What's going on? Try again. Okay, something's really wrong with the underminer. Whatever.
When you hold your cursor over means they slow down the heat of battle. Won't that give you an advantage because of the slowdown? I hope you know where I'm going. Oh, a disadvantage. I can't read.
I think there's a delay before it takes effect, isn't there?
No, but you can press H and the slow stops. So here you go, slowing, I press H, they no longer slow down, you see?
Oh, you can definitely repair walls. Hey, Wrath, before you boot the game again.
Go, Behemoth, go!
How much damage rate does the dungeon core have? As in, how many HP?
You can
5,000.
see it. You can see it taking damage. And when the Behemoth hits it, it loses like 200 health.
Behemoth is
300
so
health.
good.
Look at my army of workers. Look at them go.
Whack.
And he's dead. Or unconscious. It says unconscious, yeah. There is, so the win condition needs to be added manually, so if we have a scripting in which said, you know, once that thing died, you would win,
You
then...
could literally add it right now and then execute it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. The Sovereign theme was really cool.
I really can't wait until dungeon cores explode.
Yes.
I'll be so happy.
No, Behemoth is not DLC. Behemoth is free. Actually, let me show you this. So, this is Veins of Evil. So, when you get to the bottom of one of the veins, you can see here we have Behemoth Archon Eternal. Basically, so you can spend one of your sins to summon a super unit. So once I've got to the bottom here, I could spend a sin, summon the behemoth. But that sin is then spent on that one behemoth. You can only have one super unit at a time, but if it dies, you can then spend another sin to summon another super unit. No, there is no DLC being made before release. I mean, unless you count like the Underlord Edition theme, but I don't think that counts.
I will count that, Josh.
Okay, fine. We're evil. We're making DLC before release.
I count the
don't
founder's
say
fee.
The Founders
Not even
theme
true.
is that DLC? Okay.
It's in my DLC list.
Oh, this is true.
Let's have a look. What DLC do we have in the game at the moment?
What's currently being worked on?
Founders Club unlocks Kickstarter Edition content, Kickstarter Emblem, and Underlord Edition content.
Oh, that was when emblems were a thing. They're not a thing anymore.
Oh man, gotta remove that.
Emblems aren't a thing anymore. Sorry.
What are emblems?
We were gonna have like emblems on flags on the walls, but we decided against it.
Sounds awful.
Just to show how slow the gold mining is at the moment, I think it might be too slow. My vault is still empty. They've only just almost filled up the dungeon core. I mean, I did buy a few bridge tiles and an underminer, but that's not very expensive. So maybe we do need to speed that up. Probably do. But you sort of get the idea.
There's quite a few things being worked on at the moment, Wolvie. The UI is one. We're still
Multiplayer is probably the big thing, right?
Multiplayer is definitely the big thing right now that's being worked on. We did a lot of connection tests over a weekend with the QA team. That was fun.
Super units are just a sin cost now. They aren't summoned by a ritual. You get them as soon as you spend the sin. But then that sin is spent. You can't summon another one with that sin. You have to spend another sin to get another one if it dies. That's why we changed it.
Which I think answers another question from way back when, which is what do you do at the end of the game when you've unlocked everything? Granted, that would take a really long time to unlock everything. Right now, it's not at all balanced or tuned. That's a way to spend sins.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sitting here with a research shrine, and I think I have an archive too. I do have an archive. So I've been sitting here with a research shrine this whole time, although he's not using it at the moment. And I only had 28 points. I cheated to unlock everything, and there's going to be, I think, 40 to 50 things. So even this amount of time with a research shrine, which speeds everything up, I still wouldn't have everything.
Bye, talking
See,
rock.
it's
Thanks for
talking
dropping
rock.
by.
Are you considering making them cost more than one sin? It seems that one sin might be a pretty negligible cost late in the game.
That is a good point. We could actually make it so that the second one will cost 2 sins, and the third one costs 3 sins, etc. That might be a thing to do.
Sins will probably still be a pretty important resource.
Yeah,
and they will not come as quickly as...
And sins do gradually slow down in their generation rate.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Games are you currently playing? Dota 2.
League of Legends, and waiting for Civilization Beyond Earth, because I really want to play Civilization Beyond Earth.
Oh yes.
Civilization Beyond Earth, oh my god.
Yeah. What happened to our Civ game, Josh?
I don't know, I think we decided that I won.
No.
Like all Civ games.
Oh, we started another one, didn't we?
Yeah, we started another one. What happened to that?
I don't know. I think I won that one too.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Really?
No.
This sounds false. Oh, we have some new rituals. We haven't shown those. Let's do that.
Oh god, I just choked on air.
Cool.
I'm an
So we have Prospect. So let's do that.
Are there different reasons to summon a particular super minion? Like, for the example, the behemoth is great at tanking up damage, and another great at range. All the super minions are different, and they are parts of different trees in the Veins of Evil. So, unlocking the Eternal and the behemoth requires that you progress down the Wrath and Sloth trees, respectively. Although that's the wrong way around. Whereas the Archon is in the standard tree and is unlocked over time, sort of. It's kind of complicated to explain, but makes sense when you're playing it.
Yes.
That's my really crappy way of explaining it.
So this is Prospector. So what Prospector does is it will reveal all... Okay. It's meant to reveal all unclaimed... Oh, it does. It does work. There we go. So it will reveal all unclaimed gateways and shrines and gold on the map. Obviously there is no gold on the map. But it did reveal here the shrines and the gateway here. So basically it lets you see where the enemy players have not been yet. And where you can still go and grab things. We also have Besiege, which is pretty simple. Besiege basically lets you dig through enemy walls a lot faster. So if you come up against that stalemate that we have there, where the enemy were repairing their walls faster than you could dig them, that's where you're meant to use the Besiege ritual, which lets you basically reverse turn the tables there. And then we have Revelation, which is a big ritual, takes a long time, but that reveals the entire map for a very short period of time. So if you're planning to go and attack your enemies soon, you might want to do that, just so you can sort of scout out everything they might have. That one may be a bit overpowered, and we may get rid of it. We haven't decided yet.
Are you saying Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is boring, Dean?
I have never played that game.
Oh god, it's so good.
I hear good things.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I've never played Far Cry 3 either. That matter.
It is a completely different game.
Yeah, I don't. It's they are really quite different. It's weird.
It is not. Yeah. Just play it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dry. It's much appreciated.
It is quite late, so I
Yeah, we
think
have a
we'll
meeting in like 8 minutes.
Yes. So we will stay for
8 minutes.
another 8 minutes. So if you have any questions that you have not yet asked, or answers you want elaborating, or anything, then tell us now.
Anything is a pretty
I reserve the right to say no.
selection of potential things.
Within reason.
Let's change the music for the last 8 minutes, shall we? Chasm, let's do Deathless. I think Dante did all of these, probably.
What's
the name of it?
Deathless.
I'm pretty sure you sent me that one.
Yes, I mean he sent them all to me, so I'm assuming he did them.
How likely is it to play with one of you guys on multiplayer? If you ask really nicely, I will.
Well, not at the moment. It's
Likewise.
not very unlikely at the moment.
Right now it's probably impossible for you to play.
In fact, I want to show... Should we show them the list of tickets that are related to multiplayer?
Yeah, I think so. Or we could just like play a multiplayer game, Josh, with you as client.
No, it doesn't work at all at the moment, unfortunately. So here we go. Multiplayer client cannot see units. Multiplayer client cannot make potions. Multiplayer client cannot use rally. Multiplayer client cannot trigger defenses. Multiplayer client cannot cast shockwave. Multiplayer client cannot summon defense paths. Multiplayer client, when enemies update their defenses, they don't get reflected. So basically, as a multiplayer client, you can't do anything, which means that multiplayer currently doesn't work.
Whoever's hosting the game, though.
Yes, whoever's hosting the game gets to play normally, but whoever's not hosting the game, basically. We had a cell hotkey that I just accidentally did. What is it?
I don't know.
Why do we have a cell hotkey?
I don't know.
Oh, it's E.
E?
That's a brilliant hotkey. Why did I not know about that?
E at League. Can you make a ticket to get rid of that, please?
No, don't get rid of it. It's really good hotkey.
No.
No.
I hate clicking the sell button.
No, it just sells one tile. It doesn't put the cell in your hand. It just sells one tile.
So useful.
What would it take to get Josh to dress up
If you donate £10,000 to a charity of my choice, then I will dress up. You have to also give me the outfit. Then I'll do it.
Just to make sure, Josh will still voice the bard.
No.
Correct.
No, I'm sorry.
What is the arena going to look like when it isn't a shiny prison anymore? I like the shiny prison.
It's gonna look awesome.
Josh made the
Like
shiny
an
prison,
arena.
from what I understand.
Yes, I did.
He's
Sorry.
a master artist.
Yes, very pretty.
How many of you guys are old DK2 EA matchmaking players? On the
I don't think I ever remember the matchmaking working.
don't think it ever worked.
I played LAN like with my brother a lot, but I don't remember the online like ever working without like Hamachi.
I played the online once. Never again.
I think I only ever got it to work on LAN as a kid.
I really don't find it to be that fun a game to play in multiplayer.
No, you just build sentry traps.
Sentry Trap is so good. Is there going to be a story or lore behind the campaign? There will be both.
No, there's no
It's
story.
It's gonna be some lore. Yourself. There'll be certain datum specific levels.
Okay, am I imagining things, or was there an extra spell?
I don't know. Our view on spoilers, Danielle, is that if we talk about them, they won't be spoilers, or they won't be Easter eggs. Wait, Easter shit. Can't have words today. It's too hot.
If we spoil spoilers, they won't be spoilers. It's so meta.
Spoil Easter eggs by talking about them. They won't be fun or Easter eggs. Thank you for the live stream, Dave Tron.
Dave Tron.
Davtron.
Davtron.
Davtroon.
Dave Tron.
Asking about the full moon.
Oh, my ticket's still open for removing legacy hotkeys. I'll just add it to that.
No, that spell. There's always been that many spells in the tab. I don't know why I thought that it wasn't. It just
I
sealed.
feel like there's one missing.
I know, right? Because there's a.
Oh, DLC. I told you, one spell
Ah.
DLC.
Yes, of course. GameSpy is indeed dead.
Rest in
Did-
peace.
Did it use GameSpy?
No, EA. Sorry, Dungeon Keeper did not use GameSpy.
Didn't think so.
No, Dungeon Keeper had a proper master server online. We actually tried to get that back online, like a Keeper clan, the Dungeon Keeper fan site. Unfortunately, they don't have a copy of it. If they had it, they would have given it to us, but they don't have it. So.
Question, should I empty my recycle bin? Yes, so you can recycle more. Can you post a link? Sure, as long as it's not inappropriate.
Josh, the reason why that E button works is because it's in F4 mode, and I didn't fully test F4 mode for all the hotkeys.
God damn, Lee.
Because the conditions for them are so strange.
Nano. Plus with his right side shift.
Oh, that's so weird. Right side shift, what?
Control delete. What? Ow. You don't need to hold control to press delete.
What?
Never mind.
What's this? Service updates.
Rest in peace, Bulletstorm. And Yahtzee.
World Series of Yahtzee. Oh no, Red Alert 3. Oh, I must play that before it dies.
Oh, what?
And Generals. And Terrarium Wars. What about Tiberium Wars? What about Command Conquer 4? Is that going offline?
Oh, please, please let it be so.
No, apparently Command Conquer 4 is staying online.
Oh, no. Why?
Oh, they're shutting Battleforge down. I remember when that came out.
Tiberian Sun is the best Command and Conquer. Easy.
No, Red Alert 2 is the best Command and Conquer. No, Battle for Middle Earth as well. No. Oh, it's already been shut down. Oh, apparently I didn't realize.
What the hell is that?
I'm horny.
How-
For the Horned Reaper.
How is that? Why?
I'm chums with the dungeon key.
Why? Why?
For the benefit
think
of the
it's-
stream.
Oh.
And
no.
I'm going to close that now.
I like it.
Where's Sammy? Why has no one asked that? No one has asked that.
That's very strange.
Yeah, it's.
Oh god, we're 2 minutes over. We need to go.
Oh, no, we have to.
Things to do.
Oh.
We have worky things to do.
Works so good.
There we go. This is Sammy making his appearance. Okay, anyway, the map that we have done, Frontier, I will finish this off and you will see it in multiplayer, when multiplayer is a thing.
I think.
Mm-mm. I don't like this map.
You don't like this map?
I hate it.
Mm.
It sucks.
It's not a circle.
Fuck you.
Water. It doesn't look like a turret anymore. I like that a lot more. When it looked like a turret. Now it looks like a dancing turret.
I am sad. I am depressed.
It looks
Yeah.
like a disco dancing turret.
Apparently, Lord of River got banned for 10 minutes.
Probably Josh.
Josh is.
I haven't banned anyone. I promise.
I timed someone out for 600 seconds. I know why.
That's 10 minutes.
I don't think it was him though.
Can I zoom the camera in on Sammy?
Hey, Sammy.
Hello, Sammy. I'm gonna go get more iced coffee before our meeting.
There we go.
I'm not invited to this meeting.
Now
Those people meet.
No, this
we're
is
reviewing your continued employment.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
true.
Mm.
We'll be going over all of your transgressions.
Transgressions. You said you love my transgressions, James.
I do, but they're bad for the company.
Oh.
I've had complaints.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
Sammy likes me. Don't you, Sammy?
Zekhead, I think one of them. I think someone quoted it in the stream. I believe. What? He did
What?
the midnight quote from Dungeon Keeper 2.
It might have been me.
I'm pretty sure it was you. Bye, Sammy.
It is 1 minute, 1 hour and 5 minutes past the witching hour.
Okay. Anyway, Sammy has been. Everyone was able to say hello to him. Now we will go. We'll take one more question, and then we're going.
One more question. One more question.
Better be a
First
good
one gets
question.
James doesn't count. James is a terrible person.
Damn, I can't ban James.
No.
That's true, the witching hour is an hour long.
Ah. That explains why it's called the witching hour. Huh. Vampire, sparkly or bald?
I'm pretty sure he is bald. I mean, if it is,
Spoilers,
if it is,
Jesus Christ.
if it is a unit in the game, anyway, it will be bald. You know, I couldn't possibly comment on if it is a unit in the game.
Hmm. Despite the fact that in pretty much every live stream, it's been pretty much confirmed.
But never entirely confirmed.
Hmm.
No one's ever seen it.
It's maybe bald.
I haven't even seen it.
But that also
That's-
makes his head shiny because it is bald.
Whoa.
Okay. Anyway,
I want to wax it.
we're done now.
It's the vampire's head.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you
Goodbye.
to the 70
Extra back.
people that stayed here all the way until the end.
Yeah. Why do you guys put up with us?
Yeah.
Why do you put up with James?
I love James.
I'm
I
turning
didn't
the sound
want
off
to-
now. Goodbye.